Innocent creation, light of the universe, innocence of all love. In this moment, finding the willingness, the yes of the heart, to accept holiness, to accept wholeness, to accept that nothing has ever changed, altered in any way the truth of creation, the truth of God, allowing. It is your yes, your willingness that opens the door. It is your yes and your willingness that heals and allows the healing of all beliefs of separation and limitation. The perception of nightmare can first be surrendered, and a peaceful dream will come into awareness. Peaceful because it is no longer held in the belief of battle. Turning to the light, turning to the tranquility and peace and harmony that is right here. In this moment, finding the willingness of the heart to surrender all beliefs of limitation and separation. Every nuance, every moment of the past that has said, I know who I am, I know what I know, and I believe what I know. The willingness to gently place on the altar of love all that has been held as separate. And the willingness to shine the light on all hidden perceptions, all unconscious trance states that say separation is true, limitation is true. I am without. I am unworthy. I am unloved. I am a body. I am temporary. I am an identification. Identified at birth and added to in the belief of separation until everything seems to be that identification. And yet, the wholeness of love is right here. The perfection of love is right here. Unseen by the belief of separation. Unseen by the belief of defense. Unseen by the knowing. And yet, all that there truly is. The willingness to let the smoke and mirrors of illusion fall away. And in this willingness, the willingness to love without conditions, the willingness to accept humanity's innocence, the world's innocence, every blade of grass, every tree, every flower, every star, the wind, the ocean, the rivers, all innocent, all the truth of love hidden beyond perception. Divine grace, divine light, divine peace, waiting to be embraced. To be rejoined. Not that you've ever left that peace and that tranquility and that harmony and that grace. That if you believe that you have, that's what's true for you. And that is the perception that you see through. In this moment, the willingness to accept another way, the way of love, the way of harmony, the way of peace, the way of being led, of being shown, and letting the light lead. The yes. And in this moment, the willingness to breathe, bringing sacred breath into the moment. Breathing deeply and fully. And in this yes to breathe, the willingness to bring this sacred breath and the attention to breath into every moment of every day. The willingness to breathe in life as love, breathing fully and deeply in this moment. Focusing on the heart and breathing into the heart deeply in this moment. Inviting the heart to come forward in this moment, filled with the breath of love. Not sitting in any separate space that does not want to join union, but willing to be present and to breathe for humanity, as humanity, with humanity. Are you breathing? Just like the first breath when you incarnated, the willingness to stay present and breathe and remember love. And finding the yes in that breath that says, I do no longer want to slip into a trance that says separation is true. Willing to breathe. Focusing on the breath instead of any other perceived needs that are wanting attention. But breathing. And inviting every cell to awaken. Every cell to be present in this moment as the life force of God. Breathing. In this moment, breathing and being present, the willingness to let go of all beliefs of this day, all that came up as a sense of judgment, knowing, perceptions, conclusions, identifications, surrendering it all into the hands of God. The willingness to open the heart and humbly surrender into the not knowing. Surrendering this day into the not knowing. The willingness to see this day through divine perfection. Only love, only harmony, only peace. And the willingness as you continue to breathe fully and deeply, breathing and surrendering the future into the hands of God. Not wanting to hold anything as, I need to plan this, I need to know this, I need to have a formula, I need to know something about what's going to happen, what it all means. That willingness to stay present, available, leaving the attention from the body into the heart. Finding the willingness to no longer want distractions of habit. Breathing. Breathing into the shoulders and letting everything go that has been held as I must do, I must know, I must protect. Letting it all go. Breathing into the spine, surrendering the spine in this moment into the hands of God, relinquishing ownership of a separate body, letting everything be the liquid of love, the expression of love, the servant of love. Breathing deeply into the heart, again inviting the heart to come forward, open and available, not holding anything back. Finding the prayer of the heart, yes, I'm ready to be undefended and to recognize this is where grace and harmony and peace abide. The undefended truth of the heart. Breathing into the belly. Surrendering all the organs, all the blood vessels, all the muscles, all the tendons, everything into the hands of God. Surrendering hips and thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet, all surrendered into love. All being drained of all perceptions of separation, of the yes. Breathing fully and deeply into the emotional body, surrendering the emotional body into the hands of God. No longer willing for the emotional body to be run by the mind, by fear, by the belief in separation. Surrendering all belief of nervousness, tension, difficulty, caution, control, everything that has been used to say I am separate. Willing to be loved and willing to be loved. Breathing fully and deeply in this present moment, staying present and aware, focused on this moment. Noticing if the mind wants to wander or lose and go into a trance. Willing to stay right here in the presence and the truth of God. And continuing to breathe and affirming that here in this infinite circle of love we are one. One holy union, but only in this present moment and the willingness to stay present. It is a choice that is within the heart. Breathing. This sanctuary is filled with love. This universe is all of love. Nothing else exists. Nothing else is true. Only love. There is only one presence here. It is the life force of God. And the invitation to that life force, the yes. That within this life force we live and breathe and move as one. Breathing the holy breath of this present moment. allowing. Allow this prayer to pull your heart into awareness, to join this prayer and to ask for help, to stay aware, awake, present, and devoted to love. Oh, my Father, give me strength, give me courage on this road, to be a child of yours on earth and tread the path the masters show. Oh, my Mother, help me love, give me comfort to be aware, to obey these sacred teachings. It was your Son who showed the way. Oh, my Master, your compassion can see through this pain, for it was you who came to earth to release us from these chains. Oh, my Father, I am yours. Give me comfort to be aware. Send your angels here to guide me on this sacred path of the sun. Oh, my Father and my Mother, who rule the world of love, send your angels to receive me through the gateway of pure love. Every moment of every day is the calling to ask for strength, is the calling to ask to be aware of the truth, that you only want to see the truth, to live the truth, to be the truth, that you don't want anything else anymore. But this has to come from the heart. No one can give you this. No one can force you to want to remember love. This is a choice that every beloved has to come to and has to remember the devotion to the truth. Oh, my Mother, help me love. Give me comfort to be aware of the truth, to be aware of love, to be aware of the perfection of each beloved, to be aware of the holiness that is right underneath all the perceptions of separation. The willingness to open to the divine alchemy of love and accept healing, to accept the help of being directed and guided in every moment. But only you have that choice within you. No one can force you, no one can convince you, no one can make you do anything except what you choose. The choosing of love, the choosing of harmony. We ask for healing. We ask for the charity of healing. We ask for the help to find our way into the light. Oh, my Blessed Mother, the healing is available. I say yes. I say yes to love. I say yes to transformation. Heal what is necessary right here, right now, in this moment. Take whatever I've made up and transform everything so that I can remember love. Heal what is necessary. I am ready, I am willing, I am wanting. In this moment, the willingness to accept this healing, to be present in this moment, and to accept that there is a healing light of God that is wanting to serve and heal everything that is offered. Apenas por vosso amor, apenas por caridade, a vós te damos louvor, ó Virgem da Castidade. Apenas por vosso amor, atendo nosso chamado. Ajuda nosso cessar a curar a necessitados. Apenas por vosso amor, apenas por caridade, a vós te damos louvor, ó Virgem da Castidade. Apenas por vosso amor, atendo nosso chamado. Ajuda nosso cessar a curar a necessitados. Heal everything that is necessary. It is not the mind, the knowing, that decides what healing should look like, what is necessary to heal, what is next on the healing list, how it should look, how it will reveal itself. It's the yes to the divine alchemy of love. It's the yes. I'm willing to be transformed. The mind, the knowing, is not the transformer. In truth, the mind, the knowing, is what holds the resistance to transformation. It isn't your friend. It isn't your ally. You may have used it for defense, and most likely have used it to defend, and so in that upside downness, it seems that it's become your ally to keep you in a defense. But what it is actually doing is holding a defense system that says no to love. It says no to harmony, no to peace. The willingness to ask for the new way. Show me the way. I don't know. And allowing that asking to be there in every moment. How could that possibly be, that you could actually be in communion with guidance, with love, with wanting to be shown a new way in every moment? The ego sure doesn't believe it. The ego says that's not possible. It's not possible to be in devotion all the time. It's not possible to ask for help all the time. It's not possible to ask for guidance all the time. The ego loves the knowing. loves being in control and charge and coming up with all kinds of great strategies, even that look spiritual. That's one of its favorites. Maybe if I look holy enough, I'll be holy enough. It's letting all the facades go and just, oh my Father, give me strength, give me courage on this seeming journey. Help me to learn to be a child of the light. Help me. Show me the way. Help me to obey these sacred teachings. Oh, the ego hates that word. Obey. To obey is something that almost every beloved, 99.9%, have had an agreement that says, I will never obey again. But it is actually in obeying love that transformation can occur. Obeying means I'm willing to accept without restrictions all divine truth. So when the divine truth says, I have given everything all the meaning that it has,